Benfica take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Ball's gone out of play. Belts one. Neymar. It's Neymar! And another try!
Benfica would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Donnarumma, is someone who's been predestined for greatness, Peter, and he hasn't disappointed. Immense in terms of shot stopping, we know that. But I think his distribution has also improved, and it needed to. Although he likes to keep it.
Çalhanoğlu! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Benfica are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Beckenbauer. Hakimi. That has been cut short. Çalhanoğlu. Bruno Fernandes. Hakimi. And it's De Bruyne. Good spot, he's seen the run.
Benfica really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. And reclaimed it in a trice. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Shot could be on. It's really well cleared. Bayern Munich have got it back and they'll have another go. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Bayern Munich clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Mbappe, now the finish, and the shot! Hernandez. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Mbappe!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Half an hour played now. Oh, easy pickings there. Costa Curta. Rice. Beckenbauer, a player of legendary status. It'll be a throw-in. He's looking to set free a runner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Good read, needed to be.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Great chance! And now the breakaway. Bayern Munich have reclaimed it. Vinicius Junior goes on a run down the left wing. De Bruyne. Oh, shooting chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
De Bruyne clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're underway again.
Benfica can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. Played towards the other side. And Hakimi. Roberto Carlos. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Vinicius Junior. Costa Curta. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Decent hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Vinicius Junior. And they can counter here. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Neymar. De Bruyne. So, what can they make of this? Benfica still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Benfica clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Mbappe. Rice gets it away. Roberto Carlos. So we've reached the hour mark. Hakimi. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Mohamed Salah. Mbappe. Oh, important interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. And the keeper's got it again. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Rice. And it's Scholes. Well, that is one way to stop him. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 9. Número 22. Neymar. Número 20.
Messi. Benfica perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Mbappe. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Hakimi.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now. Carlos really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 6.
So there's going to be another change here.
Número 17. Roberto Carlos. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 10. Owen.
Pedro Porro.
Número 27.
Araujo. Kimmich. Just about up to 75 minutes. And Hernandez. Vinicius Junior. Kimmich.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Dembele. Adams. Now Costa Curta. Benfica are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
And Owen! It's loose and oh, he's been caught napping.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Martinez. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And the pass is intercepted. It's a really well-measured ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Vinicius Junior is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's in on goal. Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Silva. He's picked his way through. And he lines up, he rises! Well, there weren't too many attacking options there. And that is as far as it goes. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Your final thoughts, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Can he put it away? It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So, a breakthrough already. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Messi. And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Davids. And here's Figo. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, well played. That's a decent clearance. Subimendi. Roberto Carlos. Dembele. Here's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Shot a goal! In he goes again!
Benfica have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
McAllister. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Hakimi. That looks a good ball through. In with a header! And yes, it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Benfica are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Lahm. He's looking to set free a runner. Just eases him off the ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Maldini. And it's Figo. Davids. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Davids. Figo. Now Davids. Seedorf. For Lahm. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Roberto Carlos. And that is as far as they're going to go. Scholes is fouled. And that's going to be a booking. And it's Dembele. Well timed, excellent interception. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Seedorf. Picked out, great chance! They've scored!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Threads one in. That's a little off target. McAllister. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And here's from shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Another throw-in. Adams proves too strong.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Hakimi. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Well, it's Dembele. He's beaten the last man. Oh, great hit! Davids. Costa Curta makes the interception. And it's Scholes. Dembele! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what Dembele! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
And yes, it's him again. Benfica take a two-goal. There's the shot! It's a goal! And right on half-time, that is telling. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Benfica. And we've reached half-time. Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Benfica do lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2.
Caros espectadores, informamos que não é permitido estacionar nas vias de acesso ao estádio. Por favor, utilizem o parque de estacionamento do estádio e outros parques circundantes.
That gets things going for the second half. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. He's gone for goal! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
And the pass is intercepted. And Messi!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cleared without hesitation. Platini. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a shade optimistic. Scholes. And it's Roberto Carlos. And he cuts out the supply. Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Roberto Carlos. Hakimi. Martinez! And that has been cleared. And he's in on goal, real chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Lahm. Plays a sharp little ball here. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Dembele. Platini looking to add to his goal. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's shifting through the gears here. Romario.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Messi.
Benfica showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Lahm calmly anticipates. Can he finish? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Roberto Carlos. He's got away. Buffon deals with it effortlessly. Platini. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Platini. Messi. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Davids. Platini. Now Davids.
Benfica really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Back into the middle. Deftly away. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That's a fabulous ball. Davids. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Zubimendi. Vardiol. Short changes him with that pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Back in possession and ready to go again.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Zubimendi. Looking tidy in possession here. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment. Dembele claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, it's a win that came as a result of an ideal start, Peter. A high-octane start at that, and they set the tone and never really let go.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Chance!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. And no, that was never going to make it. No, that's been intercepted. And he's intervened well there. Roberto Carlos. He's found a way through. And here's Neymar. Guardiola. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to...
Great hit! And he's heaved it away. Van Dijk. Neither side yet able to find the net. Vieira, the man we've all come to watch. Roberto Carlos. And he cuts out the supply. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Vieira. And it's played forward. Tries to get it clear.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the...
Yamal! Goal! Spain! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Spain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where...
And Owen! And that has skinned the post.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Costa Curta.
Benfica really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Picked out brilliantly. Lewandowski! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Yamal goes short. Costa Curta. Great chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Van Dijk. Beckenbauer. That is a great ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that was very necessary. And it's Guardiola. Has a look and plays it forward. Rice, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That needed to end with efficiency and incision, and we got neither.
Adams gets it clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Benfica truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Barella.
Carlos really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Van Dijk with the clearance. Yamal. Back into the middle. Nice sequence of passes this. Oh, important interception.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Lewandowski. Lewandowski is flagged offside.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Owen receives it in a good position here. Keeper's got good distance on that. And there's the end of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
And we're underway again.
Benfica really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And he's managed to get free. Maradona. Now the finish! And it's in! And this is getting better and better.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Spain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Beckenbauer.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He's picked his way through. Oh, super ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Oh, this looks sharp. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Nice ball, and he's in here. Roberto Carlos. And they win it back again. And here's Haaland. And the pass is intercepted. And they've got rid.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 22. Neymar. Número 10. Owen.
Oh, that's
Número
neat.
6. Vão dar os seus lugares
Costa
a-
Curta did well to emerge with the ball.
Número
That's a
18.
contest to keep an eye on.
Número 27.
That has ended up in no man's land. Cleared without hesitation. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, some tackle that. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Martinez. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Benfica do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Works it forward. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Martinez. Oh, it's Dembele. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, and he's through the middle. Mbappe! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3. It is surely done.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Maradona. Benfica can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
In with a header! Maradona! Beckenbauer is there to clear.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 23. Número 3. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 21. Número 13.
And it's Guardiola. Mbappe swings it across.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Now it's Dembele. Rice. Now it's Rafa Silva. Sends it crossfield. Roberto Carlos. Rafa Silva. And Guardiola. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Mbappe. Spain do have a chance to counter here. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. It's Maradona! It's there! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. He just absolutely speared that in.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
And we're done. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, this, of course, a venue that needs no introduction. To many around the world, simply the home of football. And already we're underway here. Oh, can he get onto this? Kirkchu. Brilliantly cut out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Succumbs to the pressure. Looking for the runner.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please.
Hits one! And he can clear it away. And it's Silva. Oh, that's delightful. Owen shapes to shoot! Goal! Benfica! And Benfica take the lead. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Alvarez. Scholes producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. That's gone for a throw-in. Gavi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Subimendi. No way through. Gavi. Driving forward. Subimendi. Beckenbauer, a true great in every sense of the word. Looks to the other side. Benfica are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Modric. And it's Drogba, quickly taken. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Roberto Carlos. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Costa Curta.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's in! And the shot! They've scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's a key interception. Nice sequence of passes, this. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the shot! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head with a predatory goal.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That is ended up in no man's land. Rafa Silva. He's having a hit!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Gavi. And it's lofted through here. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Substitution.
And we're off again.
Benfica really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything. He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Modric! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Beckenbauer. Vardiol. Costa Curta. Subimendi. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Fires from distance. And here's Mbappe. David Villa. And that is a little undercooked. Terrific header! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that.
Up he goes! Well, got to be quick to recover this.
The attendance
Roberto
for this match
Carlos.
was 97,559.
And it's Scholes. Now Subimendi. Roberto Carlos. Rice did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Costa Curta. Oh, he's been caught napping. Roberto Carlos. Subimendi. And it's Silva. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Benfica showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Looking tidy in possession here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Scholes. Zubimendi. Pass somewhat off target. David Villa. Mbappe. Drogba. Oh, super. Can he put it away? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Good read, needed to be.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And it's Modric. He's through here. Now it's Mbappe. Big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Zubimendi. Roberto Carlos. Kukçu. Scholes. Roberto Carlos. The ball has bounced loose now. Benfica are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Gavi has found the net here, of course. Into the last 5 minutes. He's picked his way through. He's cut it out. And he's there to belt it away.
Substitution for Benfica. Number 7, Scholes. Number 27,
Rice.
Rafa Silva.
Rice
Number
proves
13,
just a little bit too strong.
Number 15,
No messing about,
Mbappe.
just bludgeoned away.
Number 10, Owen.
I think it's
Coming on
time
the
for them
field,
to concentrate on
number
closing
8,
this one out.
McAllister. Number 6, Hakimi. Number
Hakimi.
20, Bruno Fernandes. Number 22, Neymar. Number 5, Dembele. Substitution in
Ligt.
progress. There will be 1 minute added time.
And that will be the final act. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intent. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And so a wonderful view of this most hallowed turf. A truly special feeling, no matter who is playing at Wembley. Wembley Stadium, connected by EE. And as you can see, we've already started here. He's got to be in here! Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, it's nothing new for attacking players to be converted into wing-backs and full-backs. But in this guy, Alphonso Davies, I think we might have uncovered something rather special. The raw pace, the energy, the athleticism. It's an endless drive he seems to have, and it's quite incredible.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Hakimi. It's a mighty effort! Beckham. Spread it left. And it's Drogba. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Roberto Carlos is wide and looking to get onto this. Nicked it back promptly. Perez. Drogba. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Zubimendi. And Hakimi. McAllister. Scholes. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. There's the hit! Goal! Benfica! And Benfica take the lead.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Benfica, after 19 minutes, is number 18, Lautaro Martinez. Lautaro Martinez.
Benfica have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Dembele. He's shifting through the gears here. And he was alert to it. Picks out, tries a shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Benfica have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Hakimi. Hakimi. In comes the corner. Benfica with the corner, they're first. Colo-Colo have the chance to go the other way. Costa Curta. And it's Roberto Carlos. Looks to the other side. Now Subimendi. And it's Schneider. Perez. And that interception was most necessary. Keeper's got good distance on that. Schneider. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's looking to set free a runner. It's a goal kick. Subimendi. Costa Curta. Roberto Carlos.
Benfica have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Throw in. And here's Drogba.
There will be
Enjoy
one
this
more
time.
added time.
Hakimi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that'll be the last act of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Benfica are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
With the owner of a blue
Benfica
car
are
parked
heading
outside
into the break
stadium gate.
very happy
Kindly
with how
remove
it's
it,
gone so
as it is
far.
about to be towed away.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. And it's Roberto Carlos. Passes short and sharp. And that's a superb part. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Dembele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Benfica have their second corner now. They've played it short. Dembele, he's going for goal! It's loose, oh, it's fallen kindly here! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Drogba, now it's Schneider.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Perez. Schneider. And the shot! Oh, and another try! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Benfica in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Adams. McAllister. Subimendi. Costa Curta. Beckenbauer. Long ball by the goalkeeper.
Was 96,628.
McAllister. And there's green grass ahead of him. Martinez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Costa Curta. Looking for the runner. That is a great pick out. Great hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Beckenbauer with the clearance. Great ball, and he's in here. There's the shot! He has done it!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Colo get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Zubimendi. This might spell take. Now the finish! He scores! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Dembele. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And it's Beckham. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
McAllister. Oh, good read. Nicely weighted ball. Zubimendi cuts out the pass. Hakimi. McAllister. Roberto Carlos. It's Roberto Carlos! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And here's Dembele. Skillfully cut out. He's had a shot! Schneider. Now it's Perez. And he's intervened well there. That's really well cleared. Tapsoba. And he's in on goal. Can he finish?
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Keep the ball. Ah, he's given it away. Beckham is holding his leg there, a worrying sign.
Yeah, his pain is now pretty obvious, Peter. He's not the type who pulls up unless something's hurting.
Well, he is going to soldier on by the looks of it. It's gone backwards.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
He's found a way through. Now it's McAllister. Got a shot away. The whistle has gone and it is all over. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Martinez, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Benfica definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And so a wonderful view of this most hallowed turf. A truly special feeling, no matter who is playing at Wembley. Wembley Stadium, connected by EE. And Martinez! It's anyone's ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Gently done. And that could set him on his way. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's hoisted clear. He's tried one! Lacking in accuracy.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I'm just so pleased that Andy Robertson here is finally getting the plaudits he deserves. When you consider the journey he's had from the lower tiers in Scottish football, he's become a real success story of hard graft and hunger, and you can really see that in his no-nonsense style. He's won with a very steely, determined streak.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Mbappe, and that's a good ball. Oh, that was vital. Real chance! Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So we're still where we started right now. Vardiol. Beckenbauer. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now Costa Curta. Beckenbauer. Now Costa Curta. Kukçu. And it's Scholes. Costa Curta getting this one clear. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he's away. He's through. It's one-on-one. Can he finish? There it is! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And here's Kagawa. Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish! That is decidedly lacking.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Xavi Simons. Griezmann. Very nicely done. Griezmann going face-to-face with his great rival. Hakimi. Subimendi. Scholes. Hakimi. Half an hour played now. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Has a go! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And it's Neymar. Passing nice and neat. Griezmann. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Neatly clipped into space. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Hakimi. And he gets rid in a hurry. And he can clear it away. Bellingham. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Costa Curta. Beckenbauer. Kokchu. And Hakimi. Tomiyasu is there to clear. Opts for safety, looking for the run. That is ended up in no man's land.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Please be made
Well,
aware
for me,
that
Peter,
smoking
things
is
have never
only
really got
permitted
going,
in
but at least
designated
this will be a
areas
good
within
time
these
to
grounds.
reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
In by Kagawa.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vardiol. More and more pressure on the ball here. Scholes. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now Subimendi. Beckenbauer, a player of legendary status. Costa Curta. Beckenbauer. Now Costa Curta. And it's Scholes. And he's making progress on the ball. Griezmann. Good read, needed to be. And he's had a hit. And the ball's come loose here.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Almost an hour gone.
The attendance for this match
It's
was
all a little bit desperate, but it's got the
96,026.
job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief.
In with a header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Beckenbauer. Vardiol. Beckenbauer. Now Costa Curta. Driving forward. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Griezmann going full tilt down the right-hand side. Kokchu. Hakimi. Now Martinez. Subimendi. Scholes. Passes short and sharp. Neymar. Oh, just wide.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Substitution for Benfica. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 18. Lautaro Martinez. Coming on the field. Number
Are certainly
20,
playing with an intense focus in executing their plan
Number
here.
10.
And it's Neymar.
Substitution in progress.
He could be in here. Owen. Well read. And the danger is averted.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well,
That could spell trouble. And he's on his way. So much time. There's the hit. It's a goal. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that really is so impressive.
yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Roberto Carlos.
Benfica truly seem to be at loggerheads.
Big chance! And he hits the net. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
He's had a shot! And that has been clubbed away.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And it's Neymar. And Owen! Really well taken goal. They have stolen level at the last. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And now he has 2.
Substitutions taking place.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the pass is intercepted. Neymar. Roberto Carlos. Neymar. Gravenberg.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well seen, saw that. And that's it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Owen, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's on.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. It is sizzling beautifully here, and of course, as always, it is overlooked by the grand murals of the great man who lends this venue his name. We are always here in the presence of true magnificence. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Barella was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Araujo calmly anticipates. That has not gone well. Well, there is the formidable figure of Ronald Araujo. He's happy to go shin to shin with anyone.
Yeah, an absolute colossus at the back, and endeared himself to the fans even more by getting on the score sheet. Remember that game in Madrid back in 2022?
It doesn't get much bigger, better than those capital Catalan conflicts. 4-0 in the end?
Absolutely, yes.
An instinctive delivery. Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's Figo. Oh, nicely intercepted. Hakimi. Now it's Neymar. Well, the counter could be on here. And it's Ronaldinho. Subimendi. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. He's had a shot! Goal! Monaco!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Rivaldo. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Ronaldinho. Cruyff. Oh, important interception. And that was very necessary. Rivaldo. There's the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Monaco with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Nice interception, well timed. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Benfica are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them.
Has a shot! Figo gets flagged offside. Davids. And it's Rivaldo. Oh, well played, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Costa Curta. Beckenbauer, a man we've all come to watch. Now Costa Curta. Roberto Carlos. Subimendi. Fadio. The ball has bounced loose now.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Davids. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Roberto Carlos. And it's Scholes. It's Neymar! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he's gone back. Big chance! Really well taken goal. That is how you do it. A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. That's going to go a long way.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's picked his way through. Now it's Neymar. Rijkaard. Oh, easy pickings there. Scholes. Owen. Real chance! It's there!
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
And the first half is done. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Benfica leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Out of play for a throw. Ronaldinho. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Owen finds himself offside. Triol.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Substitution for Monaco, number 5, now,
3-all.
number 4,
We
Cafu.
expected better, and so did he. And it's Neymar.
Number 18,
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
20, Nesta.
Rivaldo. And they can counter here. Rivaldo goes steaming forward. He's had a hit! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Ronaldinho. He won't be happy with that one. Subimendi. Roberto Carlos. He's looking wide. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Cruyff.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Eto'o. And he's there to belt it away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's in here. Eto'o! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. It's their second corner of the game.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Scholes. Now it's Neymar. Barella. Subimendi. No way through. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Rijkaard. Now who's going to be first to this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking for options for movement. And the shot! Now who's going to be first to this? Hakimi. Almost 75 minutes on the clock. Oh, that's ambitious. And it's Neymar. Rivaldo. Great ball if he can get there. Ronaldinho. There's the hit! Should have equalised.
Ronaldinho was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
So, third corner of the game. And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Substitution for Monaco. Number 11, Figo. Number 18, Ronaldinho. Number 7, Rivaldo. Coming on the field, number 9.
Good read, needed to be.
Suarez. Number 24,
Bellingham running with the ball.
Shevchenko. Number 10, Bellingham. Substitution in progress.
Costa Curta deals with that comfortably. That's really well cleared. And now they can clear their lines. And here's Suarez. And he welcomes it in. Costa Curta getting this one clear. Shevchenko, shot a goal! Cleared without complication. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well, played right into his path. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
I think we're just about done here. And it's Luis Suarez. Pinches it off him.
Has been indicated.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Araujo. Rijkaard. Now it's Eto'o. And that has been clubbed away. Monaco have reclaimed it. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through. Chance! He scores! We thought it was over. It's all square once more.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. Hakimi. Nice interception, well timed. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Ashraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know...
Snyder! That is decidedly lacking.
Marseille certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Rafa Silva has it out wide and in space. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, he'll be a little vexed with himself, having done well to get there first.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Oh, he's onto this. And Owen! Goal! Benfica!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that would simply be inviting danger.
And it's Snyder. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Roberto Carlos. Couldn't squeeze it through.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Mbappe. Roberto Carlos providing an outlet on that flank. The ball has bounced loose now. Roberto Carlos. And here's Owen. Plays a delicate ball. And it's Roberto Carlos. Looking tidy in possession here. Kirkchu. That has ended up in no man's land. Roberto Carlos. Can he get onto this? Mbappe!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And he was quick to react. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Rafa Silva. He's got to be in here! Change of plan here, perhaps.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And here's Mbappe.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Now it's Scholes. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's a good ball out wide. Snyder. He might be great hits! Oh, just wide.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Rice. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Benfica really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's Roberto Carlos. He's having a hit! And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Rice. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Benfica clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he was a great chance!
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And no, that was never going to make it. Schneider. Costa Curta. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Benfica leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille. Le numéro 26. Le numéro 9.
It's the start of the second half.
Le numéro 24.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And that's a good ball. Can he put it away? Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Benfica with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Marseille are looking to go forward now. Oh, no joy this time. Kukçu. Benfica looking to pass their way through. Roberto Carlos. Time and again they are repelled. Palmer. That pass has been well intercepted. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Benfica just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Kukçu. Owen. Owen! It's off target and by quite a way. And he cuts out the supply. Palmer. And here's Schneider.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Decent hit! Oh, taken with style! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned.
He's had a hit! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Opts to play it back. Rice. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, what a mistake! No mistake! Marseille get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Roberto Carlos. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, played right into his path. Now there's a shapes to shoot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Scholes plays it short. Cross to the back post. Oh, well played. Schneider. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's running through. Mbappe. Shot a goal! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Marseille have their second corner now. Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Tries a shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here. Corner number 4 coming up here. Zubimendi tries to clear.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he's picked out the run. Oh, some tackle that. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And here's Rafa Silva. Zubimendi. Hits one!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille. Le numéro 17, le numéro 5. À leur place, le numéro 8, le numéro 14. Attention,
Hakimi gets a foot in here. He's got space in the area. And they can counter here. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Unai Simon with the clearance. Benfica moments now away from seeing this one out. Look at the Palmer! Really well taken goal. They have stolen level at the last. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Changement en cours.
Benfica making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
So all square with almost no time. Chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Basuma deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Hakimi. Bruno Fernandes.
Il y aura 6 minutes de temps additionnel.
Palmer. Oh, that's a key interception. Taken back almost at once. He's played him through. He's got away. Has a go! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it!
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Benfica take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that will be the final act. Benfica pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Owen claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Benfica leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Big chance! There it is! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Benfica finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he spark a counter here? Stoichkov, there he goes, motoring forward. Has a shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Davids, Stoichkov. And here's Mbappe. He is through here. Great chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, smashing header! And he's there to clear it. He's gone for goal! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And it's Stoichkov. And here's Mbappe. And he welcomes it in. Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's managed to get rid. And here's Stoichkov. Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rivaldo. That's good play. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rafa Silva.
Benfica are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Nicely aimed pass. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, such a clever touch. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he was quick to react. Knocks it out wide. And here's Mbappe. Now the finish! They've done it! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Subimendi. Kukçu. And it's Silva. Now it's Owen. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Kukçu. And it's Owen. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And no, that was never going to make it. Benfica are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Roberto Carlos. That's an excellent interception. Bellingham, always looking for that half a chance. Rivaldo going face-to-face with his great rival.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mbappe. Now it's Stoichkov. Subimendi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Played out to the left flank. Mbappe. Rivaldo. Fiddles it through. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo
That's
reglamentario.
surely a foul, free kick. And it's Stoichkov. And he skips past his man. Oh, there's a probing ball. Kukcu. Little doubt, that is a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And here's Owen. And the half-time whistle goes. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And we're underway again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Can he finish? Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, he's been great hit! Danger averted for now. There they go, hunting in packs. And here's Rivaldo. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Rivaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That has been cut short. Oh, it's Dembele. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that could... Owen! And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rivaldo. And the finish! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still further. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Some resolute defending there.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 26. Número 14. Entran número 25. Número 24. Se está realizando un cambio.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Costa Curta is there to clear. Benfica are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Rudiger. Beckenbauer. Xavi Alonso. And it's Stoichkov. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Dembele. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bellingham. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Costa Curta. And it's Stoichkov. That is a great pick out. David Villa! Roberto Carlos. Ball played for Dembele. Bruno Fernandes. Scholes. Owen. Oh, that's a fine interception. Xavi Alonso. That's good running with the ball. Rivaldo has it out wide and in space. Chance! Oh, that's a waste.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. Benfica really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Bellingham! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss. Dembele. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Dembele. Ball is over the line. Bellingham.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Xavi Alonso. Dembele does really well to win the ball there. Lewandowski. Now it's Roberto Carlos.
Oh, great feat, that.
Owen. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that is as far as it goes. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How would you sum up what...